been an eventful day, huh?
It certainly has.
How are you?
I'm fine.
The court case ended today. He got 35 years, didn't he?
Yes, he'll most probably die in prison.
You did well. The country owes you a great deal, but obviously no one outside of the department's ever going to know that.
Thank you, sir.
5 years ago when we received intelligence saying that a spy was about to infiltrate the ministry, it was vital that we had our agent in place first. We knew from previous experience that he needed an introduction to senior staff members, and we knew he tried to form a relationship with someone who already worked there. We knew the profile of the person he'd be looking for. Lonely, middle-aged woman who was desperate for love. Once we knew he was checking out the bus stop near the ministry for his victim, we arranged for you to be there, and he took the bait. We couldn't have trusted this one to any of our other agents. We needed your experience, your know-how on this one. Sit down, I'll get us a drink.
No, don't bother. I couldn't drink any more tea.
Well, thank God for that, because I was not talking about tea. We need something stronger. Where's the wine at? Got any in the fridge?
Yes, I think there's a bottle already open. I had a couple of glasses last night to help me sleep. So it's all over. When they said he changed his plea to guilty, it was as though everything stopped. He didn't even look at me like the same person I've been married to for 5 years. He looked cold and hard. It sent a chill down my spine, looking at this stranger. A man who's used me for 5 years.
No, I don't believe that. Jeff did love you. I mean, since you moved into his house, we've spent more time with it, the two of you guys in our own family, and no one is that good of an actor. I mean, no one is able to keep up that act this whole time and not slip up once.
Well, he must have been, mustn't he?
I mean, I can't even imagine what you're going through right now. I mean, I'm in total shock and I was only his friend. Of course, Andy's doing the same usual man thing and saying, I always thought there was something strange about him.
Did he really?
No, of course not. They were joined at the hip. That's true. And they wouldn't have been such good friends with something he thought was strange. He's just being wise after the event. But we all can't do that, can we? If there was any signs to spot, you would have spotted them. You're his wife.
By the way, you've still not told me what you want for our anniversary. 5 years is a bit of a milestone, you know? I wouldn't get much more than that for murder. You have to do something special, but I'm useless at thinking of places. You're much better at than me.
I don't want to make a fuss, love, but we could go out for a quiet meal, just the two of us. What do you think?
I don't mind. If that's what you prefer, it's fine by me. See if you can bid for a cheap meal on eBay.
Well, I could, but anything I save on the meal, I'll just add to the budget for my new dress.
One of these days, I might get the last word, but then again, perhaps not.
So you're really okay with it just being the two of us?
Yeah, of course I am. As long as you're there, it'll be perfect.
Well, it would be a strange anniversary celebration if you were alone, but don't worry, I'll be there. As long as I don't get a better offer. Anyways, it'll be special whatever we do. We can open a bottle of Champers to celebrate.
Steady on! It's only been 5 years. You don't qualify for champagne until you get to 20.
Okay, cheapskate.
But I might be a bit late in tonight. I'm doing some training this afternoon and it might overrun.
Not again. It's about time they start paying you for this overtime.
Oh, yeah? You know how likely that is? Believe me, I wouldn't stay if I didn't have to, but this group I'm training at the moment are the thickest bunch I've ever known. How can people live in 21st century and not understand the basics of a computer? In the session last week, I had one of them dropping to sleep and another one checking their text messages. I knew I lost them when I demonstrated how to reboot the system. And one of the women said, "What was what you said about boobs?"
She probably thought you were doing a lecture on Manilobolinks. You'll have to start wearing a pair of stilettos for work. Although I don't think they're a part of the uniform at the Ministry Defense. Not for the men, anyway.
No. But I'd love to see Johnson's face if I turned up in a pair.
People have different talents, you know? And just because they can't understand computers, it doesn't mean they're thick. I didn't even know how to turn on a computer until I met you, and now hardly a day goes by when I'm not on eBay or Amazon bidding on something.
Yeah, what have I done? I've opened Pandora's box and there's no closing it again. Just think of the money I would have saved if I'd left you in the dark ages.
What do you mean money you would have saved? I'm saving us thousands by bidding on all these bargains. What about that Chanel coat I got last week? It would have cost at least like $800 if I bought it new, and I only paid $250.
$250? What a bargain.
No, $250.
How much?
It was a bargain, that's all you need to know.